In a dramatic move, the United States has paused its military aid to Ukraine just days after President Donald Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky clashed in the Oval Office. A White House official confirmed the decision on Monday, stating that the US is reviewing its aid to ensure it's contributing to a lasting solution to the ongoing conflict with Russia. This pause, though not a permanent cut, will remain in place until Trump feels Ukraine has demonstrated a serious commitment to peace negotiations with Russia. According to sources from Bloomberg and Fox News, this review will affect all US military equipment not already in Ukraine, including weapons in transit on aircraft and ships or waiting in Poland. A Trump administration official emphasized that this isn't a termination of aid, just a pause for now. The official told Fox News, and I quote, "This is not permanent termination of aid, it's a pause." US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has been tasked with executing this temporary halt, which is set to last until Trump is satisfied with Ukraine's willingness to engage in peace talks. The move comes just hours after Trump told reporters at the White House that he hadn't specifically discussed suspending military aid but did express frustration over Ukraine's gratitude or lack thereof. Trump suggested that Zelensky should be more appreciative of the US support, which has been a cornerstone of Ukraine's defense since Russia's invasion.
What do you need to see from President Zelensky to restart these negotiations?
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us because, as you know, that's right there, that's the border. Gave $300 billion and $350 billion more accurately to a country to...
Mr. President, is the Ukraine minerals deal now dead, or can it be revived? What's your...
Well, I'll let you know. We're making a speech. You probably heard about it tomorrow night, so I'll let you know tomorrow night. But no, I don't think so. It was 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. We would have kept Bagram, one of the biggest air bases in the world. President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect statement, but he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying. I gave him sanctions and javelins. That's what I gave him.
This frustration stems from comments made by Zelensky, who recently stated that the end of the war was still very, very far away. Trump didn't hold back, slamming the statement as the worst Zelensky could have made. On Truth Social, Trump fired back, warning that America wouldn't tolerate such remarks for much longer. But despite his irritation, Trump hasn't ruled out the possibility of a future deal with Ukraine. One key piece of the leverage the administration has been pushing is access to Ukraine's vast mineral resources. Trump views this as a potential way for the United States to recover some of the billions of dollars it has poured into Ukraine's war efforts. The US is seeking more than just symbolic peace talks. The administration is pressing Zelensky to sign a minerals deal that would allow US companies to invest in Ukraine's rich resources, which would not only help the Ukrainian economy but also provide the US with a return on its investment in the conflict. While European leaders have floated the idea of a truce in the war, Trump's latest move shows that US is tightening its leverage over Ukraine, waiting for concrete steps towards peace before continuing its military aid. For now, all eyes are on Zelensky's next move and whether the pause will lead to a shift in Ukraine's approach to negotiations with Russia.